Hi guys, it's Kristina. So today I'm really excited to bring you a review for the Blvd Airbrush Makeup Kits. And this is really exciting because you know the airbrush systems run very expensive. I'm sure you've seen them before on TV and stuff like that. They're really cool to use and they give you a very natural finish and they're awesome for like all skin tones. And I have a really nice coupon code for you guys because I know that I was one of the people that wanted to try them out for so long, like in an airbrush system period, you know, but there can be a little bit pricey and you're not sure if you like it or not. But today I have a really exciting coupon code for you guys, which is Kristina60, so that will take 60% off of your purchase from blvdstudio.com, and I will put the link to their website down below in the info box, so just go ahead and check them out and use the coupon code for your 60% off. So today I'm going to show you exactly what is in the kit, how to put it together if you're a first-time user, and also I'm going to do a little demo showing you how it applies and how you should apply it, like how far you should hold it, what exactly goes where, everything like that. So if you're just like a first-time beginner with this kit, hopefully this will be helpful for you. So in the kit here you get the actual airbrush tool, like the pen looking thing, and then the air compressor or whatever. And then also underneath that you get like the little charger, you get the cord, and also get the instructions and the DVD. And then you also get, which is really exciting, your actual shades of makeup. So here they have foundation, concealer, blush, everything like that, primer, you know. So I got a few different shades here. And then also they have like little table right here on the back of the box. So it shows you all the shades that you can pick from. And they also have a lot of other things other than the basics. So they have like eyeshadows, they have stuff for the eyebrows, for the highlighter, for a bronzer, stuff like that. Today I'm just going to show you the basics, like how to apply the foundation, the concealer, the blush, everything like that. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so when you get your kit, the first step you're going to do is take the actual part. Then you want to take the plug, which it plugs into your wall so you don't have to buy any batteries or anything like that, and then connect the cord to this part in the back right here. So that's going to be the power. And then immediately you're going to see the little buttons light up, the low, medium, and high settings. They're going to be like a little bit lit up. Then you're going to take the long cord and you're going to plug it in over here on the side. So that's where the air will be coming through. And then you're going to connect the other end of that cord to the actual tool. So this kind of resembles a pen, and this is where the air will be coming from. This is where the makeup is going to go. And then this is the little button that you're going to use to control the air pressure. So if you put it all the way back, that's going to make it stronger and more like precise. So if you do it gently, it's going to give like a nice air finish. You also get the DVD where they explain everything, and then a little kit with the actual makeup. So I got one blush. As you can see, it's like a pink color. Then you also get this luster drops for face and body, which is like a primer. It's just clear. And then I also got 4 different colors for the actual makeup. And you're going to want to shake it up because they do settle a little bit, as you can see. So you want to shake it up really well. And I'm going to write down all the shades names down in the bottom bar, so that way if you're interested, you know, like my color and stuff like that, you can kind of reference it. So you want to take the lighter colors and use those as a concealer, and take the darker colors and use those as a foundation. And one of my favorite features about the kit is the fact that you get this little table right here, which is made to look like the periodical table, and you actually have all the colors listed here for the foundations, for the blushes, the primers, and so on and so forth, and you can just sort of reference it and see which ones would be good for you. So you have like the matte finish, the shimmer finish, the yellow undertones, pink undertones, all kinds of stuff. You even have like eyeshadows and everything like that that can be airbrushed, so that's really awesome. You also get a few extra things in the kit. You get like this little tool to, I guess, like fix it and stuff. You get a little holder for the actual airbrush tool. Then you also get this little pipette for practicing with water, because you can actually take this and put a little bit of water, like 6 drops in here, and then practice like that first, so that way you get like a sense of how it airbrushes and how much it uses and how much goes on before actually using the product, so that way you don't waste your makeup. Okay, so I'm going to take the little primer and add a few drops to here, so maybe like 5. I mean, depends on your skin, but I'm just going to do that, because for foundation you add 6 drops. And then I'm going to turn it on the low setting, and I'm sorry if it's a little bit loud. And it's not going to have any color, so you don't have to be super careful with it, but just apply it all over your face. That way your foundation will last. Then out of the 2 lighter shades, which are F3, I have the yellow and the pink undertone, so I'm going to take the F3 in the yellow undertone, and use this as a concealer. So I'm just going to add about 5 or 6 drops in here. Okay, so depending on what you're using the airbrush system for, there are different settings. So for the concealer and actually for the eyeshadow as well, you want to keep it on the low setting right here. And you want to keep it about 2 or 3 inches away from your face. So if you're not sure how far that is, you might want to take like a ruler first and just measure out 2 or 3 inches. So this would be like about that or that much. And that's how far you want to hold it from your face if you're doing your concealer and eyeshadow. Then just slowly start going. And you can feel the air where it is in your face. So you can definitely feel where it would be applying. You just go over the area a few times. And the way I like to apply my concealer is like in a little triangle underneath my eyes. So you can already tell that those two areas are lighter, but you can't really tell like the big smudges that you would normally have with a cream concealer. You can also go back and apply some more if you want. If you also have any blemishes or any pigmentation that you want to cover up, you can use it like on that area before you do the foundation. And then if there are any extra areas that we'd like to use concealer in, like for example, I usually highlight the bridge of my nose, you can do that. So you can definitely tell it's lighter, but it's very like blended in. It's not like a streak you would normally have with your other makeup, which I really like. Okay, now we're ready for foundation. So for foundation, you want to put it on medium setting, and you want to hold it about 6 inches away from your face. So about this far from your face, just because it's going to be not as concentrated and it's going to be more airbrush, you know, sort of effect, so you don't want it as close to your face. So I'm going to take my F5 shade in the yellow undertone and add about 6 drops here, and then just start airbrushing the product all over my face. So if you're not doing it like on your eye area, you can definitely open your eyes so you can see where you're applying the product. If you would like extra coverage, you can definitely add a couple more drops in there, but don't go overboard because it is airbrush makeup and it's supposed to be looking very natural. And it's a very strange feeling when you're first getting used to it, because I'm looking in the mirror and I don't see like the streaky makeup where you normally have like foundation or concealer that, you know, is like creamy or liquid or whatever, so you don't see it actually being applied, but somehow your skin is like being magically smoothed out. It's very strange because, I mean, maybe you can tell on camera, but the effect is definitely a lot stronger in person when I'm looking in the mirror. But I can definitely tell that my skin is getting like just airbrushed, and it looks very, very natural, but it still has coverage, and I don't know where it's coming from because I'm not like applying it, you know, with my fingers or anything like that. It's not like I can see the product. It's not like liquid foundation or cream concealer where I can actually see it, but somehow my skin is like magically being perfected, and it's really strange, but I really like the effect because it's like out of nowhere your skin is like perfect. It's really weird. So then you're going to see that you don't have any more products in there, so you can stop. And I forgot to mention that the highest setting you would use for either cleaning or for bronzing. And this is optional, but if you like blush, you can also apply this product, but it's a little bit different than foundation. You're going to be definitely putting it on medium setting just like the foundation, but the distance from your face is a bit different. So whereas we used the 6-inch distance for doing our foundation, it's going to be about 4 inches for doing our blush. It's going to be a little bit closer to our face, so it's going to be about that close. So it's a little bit farther than your concealer, but closer than your foundation. So you can think of it this way: concealer is the closest, and then blush, and then foundation is the farthest. So I'm only going to add like maybe 2 or 3 drops in here. I'm not going to use as much as I did for the foundation because blush is definitely, you know, more pigmented, and I don't want my cheeks to be too pink. But if you're going for that look, you can totally do that, but that's my personal preference. I'm going to try this out and make it symmetrical. So I'm going to try to do like this area like upwards here. And if first you want to see how the color looks like, you can definitely test it somewhere like on your hand or something. I can definitely tell it's like pinkish hue because it's mixed with the rest of the foundation that was in there. So like that. And like I said, I'm only doing a little bit because I don't want too much blush. Okay, so now that I'm finished with my makeup, which by the way looks super, super natural in person, like I'm looking in the mirror here and it just looks like perfect and it's just so natural. But I'm going to go ahead and do my eye makeup, my lips, and stuff like that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I hope you guys liked my review and demo for you guys, and I just want to talk a little bit about the actual airbrush system. You know, it's good for everyone. It's good for all skin types, you know, and I really like the fact that it doesn't feel like anything on your skin. Like once you apply it on, you know, if you have used, you know, cream, concealers, liquid foundations, anything like that, you know that after a little while it feels a little bit cakey, like you have a layer of makeup on your skin, which you actually do have a layer of makeup on your skin. But this one doesn't feel like anything. I literally don't feel like anything on my skin. Maybe it feels like a little bit of powder or something like that because the liquid actually turns into like a powder and it doesn't feel like cream at all. So that's really, really good because, you know, after a while, especially if you have oily skin, it can look cakey and oily in your skin like regular makeup, and this doesn't do it at all. Because I know after a while, regular makeup can look a little bit cakey in your skin, and especially if you have oily skin, it's going to start looking very, you know, dewy and everything like that. It just looks super natural in person. I just, honestly, when I'm looking in the mirror, I can barely even tell that I have makeup on, and it's very easy to apply. You know, of course, first you have to practice. It's going to take you a little bit longer, but the more you do it, of course, the faster and the easier the process is going to get. And also, I want to mention that if you are aging and you have wrinkles in your skin, it's really, really nice to use airbrush makeup because it doesn't settle into like the lines and the wrinkles like underneath your eyes, your like smile lines, like crow's feet, whatever, you know, it doesn't settle into your lines. So in person, if you like look really, really closely, it doesn't look like that at all. If you compare it to like regular liquid cream makeup, it's very, very natural. So in person, it just makes you look younger, I think, if you do have like lines and wrinkles or whatever. So I think this would be a great gift to moms, like if it's Mother's Day or if it's your mom's birthday or something like that. You know, you could definitely like use the coupon code and get a kit for your mom and for yourself. So I think that is it. If you have any more questions, just leave them in the comments below, and please go check out their website. Don't forget about the 60% off coupon code, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.